So, okay, so now the timer has started, and yes, the timer has started.
Okay, how much time?
It's only been about 14 seconds, but I think we're off to a good start.
Oh, how many minutes?
0.
Are you a boy or a girl?
I forgot.
Me too. Let me check. Yeah.
Alright, let me just check out the good old fire hose. Well, that's definitely a penis.
Yeah, it sounded pretty good.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't think vaginas feel like that, no. Hmm. Hmm.
Eh,
Anyways,
Yeah.
B&W Gaming.
Yeah, it's a thing now.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh, or at least when I get recording equipment for it, it will be.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically this is just a foreshadowing video that we're doing because we're a podcast basically, just to say what we want to do with it, but it won't be for a little while. Unless, Will learns how to give birth to screen recording stuff.
Yeah, which is very difficult. So,
I mean, it's really hard to find males of that species, so,
yeah.
you know, Will just so happens to not only have normal human organs, but also recording development, recording device, vagina.
It's like a echidna penis. So,
Yeah, he used
you
to
know,
get made fun of it in PE, but people, you know, they got it
yeah, now,
eventually.
now it more, it just because it intimidates people.
Yeah, they're not used to saying, six-headed penis.
Yeah.
So, I can understand it catches people off guard and whatnot. But yeah, I'd say we're probably gonna start as soon as I get the stuff I need for it, which is gonna be around April or so. Maybe later, we'll see. Will, when the device that I'm going to be buying, it records directly from your TV, which you should have the video and audio whatever of the console in the TV. Then you bring like the secondary audio and visual of your TV and bring it into the device, and then that goes directly into your computer, right?
Yes.
And we're gonna have to use my flat screen, by the way, because that's
Okay.
that's the only one with secondary audio, I think. And yeah, and that basically just records everything off the TV, so both sound and visual. But how do
Right.
you want to go about with recording the audio of us speaking?
Right. Because I was thinking of having a second microphone just out recording us at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So while the game is going on, it's recording straight from that. We'll also hear our voices and just mesh them or whatever, put them together over Audacity or something.
Hmm. Okay, and you have that on your desktop?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool. So basically, visual visuals in my house, and we're recording with your microphone or something. Would that work with my laptop if you plug it into my laptop?
Yes. Well, I don't know. All the only microphones I have are these like crappy ones that came with like Rock Band.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, it was like Disney, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, the Disney mic that we used
yeah.
when we recorded Alice is Dead.
Oh yeah, I actually deleted those.
Yeah, well, duh. They were like the worst quality ever. It was just us.
Yeah.
It was basically like watching like a fuzz box with like people talking over it. But yeah, so I'm just wondering how many different like programs my computer is going to be able to handle, and like how to really do that. Like we're gonna have to figure out how to take the stuff from the Dazzle, which is the thing for the TV, and combine that with audio. We're gonna have to figure out how to do that. And you say Audacity can do that? Like you can add like audio to a video, like put audio on top of another audio?
Well, yeah, well, because we'll get two audio recordings,
Mm-hmm.
so we can just mesh them together somehow, just save them to one file,
Okay.
and then add that to the video file, and then that will be our completed thing, and then submit that to YouTube or whatever.
Hmm. Okay. And you think the results should be okay? It shouldn't be distorted or anything like that?
Hopefully not. I mean, of course, we'll have to test it and find out first.
Yeah, of course. So,
But you said you're getting this Zazzle and stuff in April, maybe.
yeah, that's how I'm guessing because that's a month of my birthday, and as far as I can tell, that's probably gonna be pretty easy to get from my grandparents or something like that. So, yeah. I mean, I could always buy my own because I'm sure I can find them wherever. Because it's really simple and it's weird to know that so many people that record you know video game gameplay, they use all sorts of different things, and it's kind of odd how you can just use this little thing. And then I've seen like a demo on it, and there's no lag or anything, and it's pretty much one to one as far as what it's recording. I mean, even like the people who are best at it, like AVGN, a lot of his gameplay footage, mostly on like the retro um, consoles. A lot of the times, like certain sprites won't actually show up on the recording, but
Right.
the way he does it is he actually just records it directly from DVD, and then he sticks that into his computer and uploads that onto his computer. Then he puts his like uh, other audio that he did, with a microphone and whatnot. And that's one way to do it, I guess. But like, we'd have to hook up my DVD player a certain way to the TV, wouldn't we?
Yeah, and I wouldn't know how to do that.
Yeah, exactly. Neither would I.
But yeah, this Zazzle thing sounds pretty good.
Dazzle.
Besides that, it's expensive.
Dazzle.
Saddle.
The saddle, the horse
yeah.
saddle. Well, I don't really know how expensive it is. Have you looked it up?
No.
Yeah, look it up on Amazon. Just look up Dazzle.
Okay. Let
Yeah.
me get up to the computer.
Mm-hmm.
So, Dazzle, Mac, Amazon.
Yeah, that's another thing. See, like I'm planning on having this computer for a while at least, but would you like recommend that I just got like the standard one, or should I get the one for the Mac?
Um. Well, yeah, I don't really know because I mean, this newer one,
Yeah.
Dazzle, I can't tell what it's for. It just says generally everything.
Well, click on the image. Does it have the yellow?
In the images, it has it with the Mac,
Uh-huh.
but it says just it works with generally all computers.
That's interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
And it's $80.
$80 on Amazon. Okay, could you check it out on eBay?
Yeah, I'm sure someone has a cheaper one. Dazzle. Yeah, see the older one? I think that was the one that you were looking at.
Okay.
Um, yeah, this one that I can't find. Yeah, it just has a whole bunch of the older ones.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I can't find the actual one that we want on here.
So I haven't told you this, but for a good 3 minutes I had something in my eye. And I've been like crying out of one eye.
Mm-hmm.
That hurt.
But yeah, on a related side, I woke up this morning from this like nightmare that like there was like this gigantic like I don't know mound of like potatoes.
Are you serious?
Yeah, just hear me out.
Okay.
Gigantic mound of potatoes, and they were like chased, like they just like zoomed past and like try to hit me.
That is scary, dude.
And I woke up and I was like hugging my pillow.
Uh-huh.
And it looked like a sack of potatoes, and I was just like scared shitless of like my pillow being potatoes.
Oh fuck, dude! It's a thing of potatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Yes.
Could you look inside the hole in your chest where your heart used to be?
Yeah, it's just I can see straight through to my back.
Yeah. What's that tell about you?
It says that I have a very open set of emotions.
Yeah. Yeah, you do. You do, don't you? You know what that makes you?
A cartographer.
I remember what that is.
Yay.
Because I learned something new today.
Yeah, he learned how babies are made.
Yeah, they come right out of a tree. It's pretty gross. They're all covered in like tree sap. It's pretty nasty.
Well, so if we come from trees, then where do birds come from?
Trees.
Oh.
Hey, you want to hear something really cool? I'm gonna mess with the audio, okay? You ready?
Okay.
Okay, say something.
That's good.
You like that reverb?
Can you feel it? Can you feel it?
Yeah. Okay, dude. That caught me off guard. That was pretty funny. Just like, just silence. I'm just like, hey. Hey.
Oh.
Wait. Okay, I'm gonna do it again. Okay, go. Wait, sorry. Okay, go. Dude, that's so stupid. Okay, one more time. One more time. Yeah. That's like something you hear in like the in the middle of the night, like out of your window. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know what you mean.
It's like, Dad, there's an alien outside.
Well, I am an alien.
What is that doing exactly? Like, is it just messing with the frequency?
I can't hear it.
Oh,
So
really?
No, I can't.
That's so weird because it's making like an extremely high pitched sound out of my computer. How can you...
I heard that one.
Okay, I was about to say, how could you not hear that? Last time, okay? was perfect. All right. Question number two,
Video,
Mr.
we're just yelling at each other.
Question number two, Mr. Wolfson. With this new channel that will be later in the year, a couple months, what kind of games are you going to be playing?
Well, we were thinking of doing a kind of variety of games.
Uh-huh.
So, well, first off, if I can find the list right here.
Yeah.
We're thinking of doing Sonic Adventure 2, Mario 3, Mario Party, Street Fighter, Majora's Mask, Metal Gear, Okami, Pokemon, and Kirby.
And, you thinking that'll basically be it for 2013?
Well, there might be more. We might drop some if nobody likes the game.
Sure.
So we'll just have to go along and see what happens.
All right. Is this, depending on the game, what kind of playthroughs are you thinking about doing? Like, full playthroughs or kind of just a little playing around with the game? What are you thinking?
Again, that kind of depends. I mean, we might not play all of, Okami just because how long it is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Then again, if, there's good, responses and we like it and everybody likes it, then we might continue it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Disclaimer, I am actually part of this, in case anyone got confused about the interview.
That's why the title is B&W Games.
Yeah, I mean, unless Will's a schizophreniac or something, I don't know.
Schizophreniac.
Like, you have multiple personalities?
Schizophrenic.
Well, you're a schizophreniac, because you're a maniac and you're schizo.
Well, I'm an analyst, and I'm a rapist, so I'm an anarchist.
Well, I'm actually a realist, so... Oh, shut up, you. The glass is half full, okay? God. Right, well... You thinking about... what kind of, if we're gonna be playing retro games, do you want to be, how you say... do you want to be, real about it, quote-unquote? Or, say, we're playing a retro game, do you want to do justice to the game and play it on the actual console? Or would you not be opposed to playing a game, say, from the Wii Virtual Console?
Well, I'm not opposed to playing on the Virtual Console, but I'd much prefer it, just to get that actual goodness and wholesomeness that is the Super Nintendo.
Sure. And
but of course,
I have a 64.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, right now, like you said, Majora's. What's that?
I just thought of.
What's that?
Well, we have Sonic 3, or excuse me, we have Sonic 2 on the Genesis.
Yeah, sure.
Right here.
Mm-hmm.
We could do that.
That's true. Yeah, I wouldn't have a problem with that being the first game, and what with
And it is 2 players, so.
That's true, but Tails sucks balls, so that's not really important.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've tried to play that with friends, and basically what ends up happening is Sonic goes, and then you lose Tails, and you have to keep jamming B to take control of Tails again, and then you only have control of him for 5 seconds. But
what I did notice on this is Tails has little belts all over him.
Belts?
Yeah, I'm looking at the cover of this. He has belts on his wrist and on his feet.
Yeah. That's how he keeps his gloves on, because they're too big.
Oh, hmm.
Pretty interesting, right?
Yeah, I've never noticed that. Of like all these
Yeah.
freaking years it happens.
That's how he keeps his socks up too, because they're too big. Because they just droop down since they're too big. He wants to be like Sonic.
Like Sonic.
Like Sonic the Hedgehog. And
Wow, this is really interesting.
as far as like I know I really want to play Mario 3, but right now I don't have a working NES, at least not in my household. So I mean I wouldn't really have a problem with it with just playing it on the Wii because I mean it's like to me the game's a game and I wouldn't really like see the problem with it because it's like at least we're not playing like it's not like we're saying we're gonna play Mario 3, but then we're playing like new Super Mario Brothers. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So like if
yeah.
we're
I see no problem with playing it on the Wii.
yeah, so whatever. That's how we do it when we hang out. So it doesn't really
Yeah.
matter. And like if you don't if certain days like if you don't feel like bringing your Genesis over to play Sonic, remember I have the whole Sonic collection on the GameCube. So
Hmm.
I well yeah, I would call it like the retro collection. It's Sonic 1, 2, 3, and Sonic and Knuckles. So we can play any of those. But I would say that my favorite probably is Sonic 2. But, I don't know. Have you played a lot of Sonic 3?
I've played some of it, but my favorite is Sonic and Knuckles. Like that's my favorite one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, you know that it's basically it's the continuation of Sonic 3.
Hmm.
Yeah, because at the end of Sonic 3, you blow up the Death Star, the Death Egg,
Yeah.
and it falls, and that's the opening title screen to Sonic and Knuckles. Is it
Hmm.
falling down?
Right.
Yeah. And I've seen a playthrough of Sonic 3, and I know that at the end, like, you turn to Super Sonic and you basically win, and if you had all the Chaos Emeralds, you get to see that, the final cutscene or whatever, and Knuckles has the Master Emerald back on Angel Island, and it floats back up and whatever. But I'm kind of curious to see. I haven't played a lot of Sonic and Knuckles, so I'm sort of curious as to what the timeline really is. Hmm.
Timeline.
Yeah, like how it kind of works. Like if you already destroyed the Death Egg, I mean, what is really Sonic and Knuckles? If it's not Sonic 3, what is it?
Well, there, it's like this giant. Like, I mean, since the Death Egg is like apparently gone,
Mm-hmm.
but see if I can remember, I think it's like their Doctor Eggman is like in this gigantic robot suit, and that's where you're fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Or actually, could be the Death Egg again, but again, I don't really remember.
Yeah, well, I mean, neither of us have beat it, so
Yeah.
yeah, it's kind of weird. Like a game like Sonic Adventure 2 or Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, that's something that I've had since 2001, I think, 2005 or something, 2001 or 2000 or 2001, and I've only beat that game once. It's kind of weird. I beat it sometime either 2011 or 12, but it's definitely a game I want to play. I mean, I wouldn't be like, oh, it has to be the first game because it's one of the first games I ever owned. But we'll figure the order out and whatnot. So, like, have you decided whether you want to just do like a couple episodes a day of each game when we hang out, or would you want to do like a game a day?
Hmm. Well, we could do either or. We could do like, I mean, of course, some games we could actually finish in a day, but I
Mm-hmm.
think a lot of them will end up being like a good couple of days before we're done with the game.
Sure. I mean, like, if we started early in the day with a game like Mario 3, we could probably get like I don't know, like 15 episodes out of it, and that could just be our playthrough of it, whether we beat it or not.
Yeah.
And then, like, with something like Mario Party, that could easily be done in a day.
Hmm.
Uh-huh. That's what really makes me want to get another controller for my Nintendo 64 so we can play Mario Party together.
Yeah.
Mario Party 2, that is. It's kind of weird. I'm not even talking. Like, you can't even see me right now, and no one can see me right now. Yet when I said Mario Party 2, I put my fingers up like 2.
Hmm.
Like, what?
Well, I just found a Nintendo 64 controller on eBay for $20.
Do you want to get it?
I don't know.
How much money do you have? Because I'm saving up my money.
Yeah, right now I don't have that much.
I'm saving up for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I have like $50 total.
Well, see, the thing is, like, I'm debating on whether I want to ask for the Super Nintendo or not. Because I feel like if I do not ask for the Super Nintendo, then I'm sure to get the Dazzle and another controller.
Hmm.
That's just my guess. Like, do you think I should put off the Super Nintendo till Christmas? Because, I mean,
I think so. I think it's kind of a big thing. So
yeah, that makes sense. And to all those who are listening, it's like, yeah, we're teenagers. We're not like grown-ass men where we can just buy our own video game consoles. So if it sounds weird that we're talking about Christmas and birthdays.
I found an NES for $40.
Jesus Christ, are you serious?
Yeah. Oh, Super Nintendo for $35.
Are you dead serious?
I'm dead serious.
Do you want to buy that for yourself?
It comes with 2 controllers.
Dude, I'm dead serious. Like, do you want to buy that?
Like, oh my! Did he like never? Okay, wait a minute.
It must be like a new post. Is it buy it now?
It's 29 minutes left in the bid.
How many bids?
1.
Dude, you should definitely try it. Like, this can be your Super Nintendo.
I know.
Dude, that's sick.
But it has no games though.
Well then, I can get games for my birthday.
Yeah, apparently the games are the expensive part.
Well, not exactly true. I've been on eBay quite a few times looking for that kind of thing, and they're actually very cheap sometimes.
But yeah, here's the thing. There's a Super NES right under it. That's $160.
Hey, one sec. Sorry about that.
Should be.
Okay, so see, Will, you know how my grandma has that NES, and I personally could not get it to work. I'm not 100% sure on whether it's broken or not, but it's pretty possible. I mean, I'm pretty surprised that there are so many NESs out there that like have been able to hold up.
Yeah, this makes me kind of want to save money in this.
Yeah, it's up to you. I mean, like, the life of a video game collector retro guy is not that hard. I mean, it's just all about saving up money. It's not like you have like a family to feed and you're spending all your money on video games.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Yeah, this is odd. It says no AC on the Super Nintendo. Don't know what that means.
It doesn't have an air conditioning unit.
It's like no fans in it. Can't really run.
Yeah, that would be a problem.
Having fans.
It would overheat.
Yeah. So
Kind of sounds like a problem if you ask me.
yeah, it does.
Yeah.